Hello? Hello? I think, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, now I can hear you. I didn't hear you a minute ago, but now I can hear you.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I went to my work at
Yeah,
school,
yeah,
to school,
yeah,
and came back
yeah,
home
yeah.
and prepare my lessons.
I was talking to a school administrator. Do you know what I mean if I say that?
Yes.
Yeah, I was talking to a school administrator of an online school in Portugal, and she said, "Oh, we're really busy with the end of the year." And I said, "Oh, you will go on holiday in 2 weeks?" And she said, "No, only at the end of July."
Mm,
Sorry.
yes. Our administrators
Mm,
um, go to on holidays. Yes,
mm, mm-hmm.
on holidays after the 1st of July. After 1st July.
And teachers also go on holiday on the 1st of July.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I went on my holidays on 14th of June.
Oh, because
Yeah.
of the pandemic?
No.
Oh.
Um, mm, most of teachers
Mm,
go on summer holidays
mm,
earlier
mm.
than uh, than others. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And I think you are probably not going to do anything special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
When do you start working again?
Mm-hmm.
When do you?
Teachers, yes, teachers who have 11th grade pupils,
Yeah.
they go on holidays after 1st July.
Okay. And then they start again.
Start again 15th August. On
And the
15th
uh-huh. And then the pupils start 1st of September, something like that.
Yes, 1st September.
It's a nice long break, but I think if you have children, like you've got young children, it's
Yeah.
difficult to keep them busy.
Yes.
Yes.
Now they have graduate.
Graduated, yeah.
Yes, and the last school years, they will have the the first grade pupils. First grade.
So they are moving to elementary school,
And yes,
middle school. They are now
and,
a middle or primary. What do you call it in Kyrgyzstan? Primary school?
mm, yeah, pupils start study. Big, yes,
Yeah, they start
start
studying. Yeah.
study um, at school at 7 years old.
Right.
So it's primary,
Primary.
primary.
Different countries call them different things. In South Africa, we call it primary school. In the US, they call it elementary school. UK, also elementary, but it's the first level of school. So 7 years old to South Africa is 7 to 13, but I think US is maybe 6 to 9 or 10, and then 10 to 13 or 14, and then high school or something like that. It's got 3 levels in the US: primary, middle, and high, or elementary, middle, high school.
At school we have 2 level.
Yeah.
From 1 to 4
Yeah.
grade,
Yeah.
and from 4 to 11.
Oh, that's unusual. That's unusual. So if you translate from Russian to English, what is the first, what are the names of those 2 levels? So the first one is what, if you translate it? Primary school?
Так, it's начальная школа. Beginning classes. It's called.
Translated beginning class.
Beginning class.
Okay.
From 1st to 4th.
Right.
Yes.
Maybe in English we could maybe call it foundation. Foundation phase, maybe.
And the 2nd level, high school. Yeah.
Or I'm trying to think of, I think if you spoke to anybody in the world and you used the words foundation phase, I think they would understand what you meant. Yeah. Without thinking about primary or elementary or what it's called. If you used foundation phase, they would understand. And maybe for 2nd level, you could, because high school, you see, in most people's minds, high school is when you are a teenager, and year 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, year 4, they are 11 years old. Yes, or 12 years old in year 4.
4th
Fourth grade. Yeah.
4th grade. They're 10 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
9,
I would
10
then,
years old.
yeah. Yeah. So not really teenagers either. So maybe you could say secondary school.
I know that we have 11 grades at school, and 2K, they have 12.
Most of the world has 12. I think Kyrgyzstan's the only one that has 11.
Interesting fact for you.
Yes. Yes. And so so kids are 18 when they finish school?
16 years old.
And then they start university?
16, 17.
Yeah. And then university.
And then if they study 5 years,
yeah,
and about 20 years,
yeah, it's very different. Very different, I think, but really interesting. Okay, let's chat about your book, right? So I opened it.
Yes.
Let me go and find it quickly.
There are interesting facts about all over the world.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about a little bit about Kyrgyzstan.
Okay.
Maybe it will be interesting for you.
Yeah.
Kyrgyzstan is one of the smaller Central Asian states.
States, you said, yes?
States, yes, Central Asian. And the national territory extends, it's new word for me, extends about 900 kilometers from east to west. And 410 kilometers from north to south.
Got it. Do you
Mhm.
know the total square meterage of Kyrgyzstan?
Meter,
Square, do you square meter?
square meter. Ah, yeah, square meter. Yeah, yes, kilometer. Okay,
Mhm.
and it's pristine mountainous. Pristine, yes,
Pristine, lovely word.
new words.
Mm,
Pristine mountainous country.
yeah.
Because yes, pristine mountainous country, and nature lovers and hikers visit us from all over the world.
Stop for a second. Do you know the difference between hiking and walking?
No, hikers.
Yeah. So in English, some of my students who enjoy walking in the mountains will
Mhm.
say, or some of my students who enjoy walking, maybe in the city or at the beach, will say, I went for a hike. If you use the word hike, I think you are going up the mountain or in a forest. Yeah. So there's a difference in terms of vocabulary. Hike is, let's see.
I should use hikers. I can use
Hiking,
this.
yes, it's perfect. But when you said that word, I thought, there's a difference. Walking in the forest or in the mountains, quite difficult to do. Walking. Mm,
Walking in the forest. Yes,
general
we have a lot of mountains.
walking.
Hikers. It's defined. Our country defined by the beautiful Tian Shan,
Sunshine, sunshine. Mm-hmm.
right? Mountain range.
Ranges, I think. I think you've got
Yeah.
more than one mountain range, yeah? So a mountain, to understand if you have one mountain range or many mountain ranges, each mountain range has a name.
Yes, they have names.
So then it would be S, mountain ranges.
Because Sunshine,
Mm-hmm.
one mountain range.
Sunshine?
Sunshine.
Is it the name?
Yes.
Can you write
Yes.
it for me in English?
Okay. Mhm.
Ah, okay. Okay. So
I
that's one
pronounce
of the,
them Sunshine.
you can pronounce it how you pronounce it in Kyrgyzstan. You don't have to change it to English. And if someone doesn't understand, like I didn't understand, then you can say it's the name of the mountain range. And
Yes.
then you can say slowly if you want to, Tian, Shan. And then I will be like, okay.
Shan mountain range,
Yeah.
which occupies
Mm-hmm. With the S. Mm-hmm.
90% of the country.
Wow.
Yes.
So does it go through Kyrgyzstan or around Kyrgyzstan?
Yes, around
Around
Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan. So it's, and all the way around.
Yeah,
Ah,
90%, 90% of the country,
wow.
and we have Lush Valley, Valley, Valley.
Put your teeth on your lip.
Mhm.
Mm.
V, v,
Yes,
Valley.
yes, 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 like that. Valley. Yes, yes,
Valley.
yes. Amina has the same struggle. Don't worry about it.
Valleys,
Yeah.
Valley,
Valley.
and about 2,000 crystal clear lakes.
2000?
Yeah.
Wow. Can you go fishing? Is fishing a sport?
Yes, I like fishing.
Oh no, I think it's very boring.
Yeah.
So awesome.
If
What?
if there are more if there are fish,
Yeah,
it's really interesting. But if there
there are
aren't
none.
fish,
Yes.
it's boring.
And I think if you are the one doing the fishing, then it's interesting. But if you are watching someone fish, like me, yeah, no, it's very boring.
Yes, and uh, and we can I can answer the questions.
Yeah,
Answer the
sure.
questions.
That's so those are your facts for today. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
but we have a lot of lakes.
Mm,
The most famous 6 or 7 lakes.
famous.
Famous,
Mm,
famous,
mm,
famous lakes.
mm.
6 or 7 in the
And
country.
are they also the biggest?
Maybe biggest and more beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. And are they close to Bishkek or other cities?
Uh-huh. Um, Repeat, please.
Mm. Are the lakes close to Bishkek or other
Ah,
cities or
uh,
big towns, or are they quite far? Do you need to travel a long time to go?
near to Bishkek,
Mm.
2 or 3 lakes there are.
Right, right. Where,
Others different places.
where does Kyrgyzstan get its water from? From from all of these 2,000 lakes?
Mhm. Where?
Where where does the country get water from?
We have a lot of water,
Mhm,
all of them,
mhm.
of the country.
Yeah, and so it comes from the lakes, comes
Yes,
from, okay. So those lakes are quite important.
lakes and just a moment. Источники. Источники. Sources. Sources? Sources.
Mhm,
Water sources. We have
mm.
a lot of water sources.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. So lakes and maybe underground water. So if you
Yeah.
dig a hole in the ground, you can see
Mhm.
water. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I have one of them in my
Garden?
garden. In
You
my
do?
garden. Yes, 30. Yes, 30 meters underground.
Is it so it's 30 meters deep. You can if you
Yes,
can
deep.
see. Wow.
Yes, yes, deep. I use motor engine. Yes, engine,
Engine. Engine. Mm,
motor
mm,
engine.
mm.
Mhm.
To like with a pump and then it pumps the water up for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Has it is it an old, so that water source we can say a well or water well.
It's
So
a motor.
Yeah.
I should use motor or engine?
Engine.
Engine.
We have an engine. Yeah, I think engine sounds better for me, but motor is not wrong.
Yes.
It's not wrong. And so what do you use to power the engine? Is it, do you use,
Electricity.
oh,
Yes,
okay.
electricity.
And this is the most common way for people to get water. I think not in Bishkek. In Bishkek, they don't have wells. But in the countryside, in the villages and the towns, most families have a well.
Yes.
Oh,
They all of them have engine.
I think the
With,
water must be
with
delicious.
stove.
I love
Yes.
water. I drink about 2 liters of water, 3 liters of water every day. And it sounds lovely. I think your water has a really, really great taste.
I pay 6,000 or 600 in a year. One time
Per year. Per year.
per year.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only in the villages.
Okay.
Because, in the town they have
Meters.
they pay per liter.
Yeah. So they
1
have
liter,
meters.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're doing this. So then they have
Yeah.
water meters, I think. Water meter. It's a device that measures how much water they are using, and they pay according to that, what that device says. Yeah.
Yes, and
Water meter.
I have a swimming pool.
Yeah.
It's for Nishat. Accommodates 3 tons of water.
Wow. It not accommodates. It holds. It holds.
Holds.
It holds. How many? 3,000 liters, you said.
Yes. 3,000 liters. If I must to pay all of this water, I will be bankrupt.
Bankrupt, yes. You could also say, I will be broke.
Yes.
Broke is informal. I will be broke, yes. So if you are saying swimming pool, you use it to swim?
Yes.
Okay.
We change water one time per week.
Once a week?
Once a week, yes.
That's very often, I think, in South Africa.
My children swimming every day.
Wow. When do they, I think you can't swim in winter though. Winter? Do they swim in winter? No.
No, from June
Yeah.
to September. Beginning September.
So about 3 months. I'm not surprised that they swim every day, because it's a very short time that they can use the swimming pool. And I think they think, oh, we need to every day. Don't let an opportunity go by. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's chat about your questions.
And about degrees.
Yeah.
If you live near to mountain,
Yeah.
it's colder.
Yeah.
Now,
understandably. Yeah.
Yes. Now I live in the north of the country,
Right.
of our country,
Yeah.
and a little bit colder than my last
Home.
living place.
Home
Last home, yes.
or last. You can also say my last place. My last place was colder or warmer than where I live now.
Yes,
So
my
you
last
are.
place was warmer.
So this house where you are now is. When did you move to this house?
8 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Years ago.
Okay. So a long time. Your kids have grown up in this house. They know this house. Yeah.
Yes, my kids like this climate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not sick. Not не болеют.
They don't get sick.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like the perfect place. If your children are not getting sick, then yeah.
Okay. And we have from when our climate is warm,
Mhm.
we have from 30 degrees to 35, 37 degrees of Celsius.
We have between.
Between
What did you say? 30 and 35. Yeah.
30
It's high.
and 35.
35 degrees. Celsius or cell. I can't remember how to spell it. Hold on a sec. Celsius or centigrade. Hold on. Let me check the spelling. My mind is gone blank. Where are you? There you are. Celsius or centigrade. Let's right click. Oh, it's angry with me because it's a lowercase c. Okay, Celsius or centigrade, right?
30 and 35 degrees Celsius or centigrade.
Same.
Oh, okay, it's good because I don't like Celsius.
There's a lot of.
I like what degrees?
Yes.
Celsius.
Centigrade. Yeah. I think centigrade is easier to say.
Yes, centigrade.
Yeah.
And in the coldest time of country, we have about minus 25 centigrade. Yes.
Wow.
Imagine.
The coldest? No, I can't.
Near to mountain.
I cannot imagine. The coldest temperature I have ever experienced, I think, is maybe -5, maybe.
Like
That's
Turkey.
The coldest. Yeah. Turkey. And that was because we went up the mountain to a ski resort, but it was sunny on that day. I could take off my coat. It wasn't that cold. So I think that was about -5. That's the coldest I've ever experienced.
Generally, we have 10 or 20 or 15
below.
minus 10 or 15.
I just imagine my nose being really cold. My ears. Oh, really, really cold.
But by year by year, I can use this year by year.
Year by year.
Year by year, climate is changing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's cold and windy.
Oh,
And
so it's getting colder?
yes, for example, now it's sunny,
Yeah.
but 1 hour later,
Yeah.
it can be windy and stormy. Yes,
Wow.
and
Wow.
rainy.
It's really, it's interesting, the climate change, but you know, people keep saying the world is getting warmer. I don't feel like it's getting warmer. I feel like it's getting colder.
Yes.
I need to go, Zukra. I will see you on Saturday. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's my
Yes.
pleasure. That was so interesting. We'll continue on Saturday.
But
Yes.
yes, I should copy our chat. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You
I
copied
see.
it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
See you Saturday.
Have a
Bye.
nice day.